Hi, my name is Xian from Btec. Now I present about my PSM topic about the impact of food and beverage female entrepreneurship on economic growth in Malaysia. The first chapter is introduction. There's a link between entrepreneurship and economic process. And recently in Malaysia, the number of entrepreneurship has risen gradually, and also the female entrepreneurship um, also rise gradually. And since the female entrepreneurship increased gradually in Malaysia, it is fascinating to observe how they're breaking to the industry. And here is my research question and objective. The first research question is, what are the factors influence the performance of female entrepreneur in food and beverage industry? And the objective is determine the factor influencing the performance of women entrepreneurs in food and beverage industry in Malaysia. Then the second research question is, how is the relationship between determinant factor toward the performance of female entrepreneur in food and beverage industry in Malaysia? And the objective is to examine the relationship between determinant factor toward the performance of women entrepreneur in food and beverage industry in Malaysia. And the third question, the research question is, which is the most influential factor affecting the performance of Malaysia female entrepreneurs in food and beverage industry? And the objective is to identify the most influential factor affecting the performance of Malaysia women entrepreneur in food and beverage industry. And I have three research scope, which is the female entrepreneurship who participate in food and beverage industry involve who Malaysia. And the second scope is run the female entrepreneur run their business more than 2 years. And the last research scope is they have registered their business under Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia, which is SSM as SMES. And now we go to the second chapter, literature review. Women constitute the backbone of many developing countries' economy, according to the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor (GM), which found that women entrepreneurs create job, income, and innovation throughout the 37 GM survey country. In the late 1970th century and early 1980th century, female entrepreneurship studies became popular, and the early research compared to the personal qualities and motive of female entrepreneurship to male entrepreneurship norms, and Earthholder and Box found no gender difference in ambition, autonomy, determination, antagonism, focus of control, motivation, leadership, or non-conformity. There have been several studies on women entrepreneurship, including performance, success, motivation, work-life balance, and gender, and also some challenge and here is the framework theoretical of my lesson title, which the dependent variable is female entrepreneurship performance, and the independent variable are individual personalities, support from family, access to loan and financial support, gender inequality, and mentorship. Then I will test 5 hypotheses, which are the first hypothesis. There is no relationship between individual personalities and female entrepreneurship performance. There is a significant relationship between individual personalities and female entrepreneurship performance. Then the second hypothesis is there is no relationship between support from family and female entrepreneurship performance. There is a significant relationship between support from family and female entrepreneurship performance. The third hypothesis is there is no relationship between financial support and female entrepreneurship performance. There is a significant relationship between financial support and female entrepreneurship performance. The fourth hypothesis is there is no relationship between gender inequality and female entrepreneurship performance. There's a significant relationship between gender inequality and female entrepreneurship performance. And the last hypothesis is there's no relationship between mentorship and female entrepreneurship performance, and there's a significant relationship between mentorship and performance and female entrepreneurship performance. This is the hypothesis that I will test in my PSM, and I hope that is have the significant relationship between all these independent variable to female entrepreneurship performance. Here is the third chapter, which is research methodology. Here are the databases that I have used in my PSM project. The first is Corpus, and the second one is Elsevier Science Direct. The third is Emerald Management Extra Plus, and the last one is Google Scholar. These are the database for me to find my data and some article that help me in my PSM project. Now I'll present about my process when I'm doing my PSM project. The first is planning review, which means I want what title or what scope I want to do research. And the second is conduct an exhaustive study of accept and acknowledged journal relevant to the factor that influence the performance of female entrepreneurship in Malaysia. This is the step that I find the article, journal, and so on to satisfy my PSM project. And the last step is the pro article will excluded from my consideration, which means some article that I find that's not related to my PSM title, so I will reject. That's all from me. Thank you.